Well, good evening. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to the YouTube side. I hope you've had a great day. Welcome to the Rumble side. I hope you've also had a great day. So how y'all doing this fine evening? Me? I'm doing good. I just had a nice supper of grilled cheese sandwich and tomato soup. Always good. Hello, drive-by. Hope you had a good day. And now we are taking Miss Harbareth out to do a few things in the Barrows. And she, since last time, has made level 20. So woohoo! I'm very happy about that. And we will know why I'm very happy about that later. Now, we still have a whole bunch of these critters we need to kill, because I didn't bother coming in since the last stream to do these. Alright, we also have a bunch of whites to kill. Okay, so we cannot burgle the whites. Apparently, even though they're humanoid, they don't have anything to burgle. Alright. That's 1 down, 11 to go. Alright, 2 down. And while we're over here, we might as well kill this little critter. You're invisible, but you're dragging a string of Christmas lights around. Is that what it looks like? Hold on, let me get this critter out of the way and we'll find out. Alright. Critter down. He's right. Oh dear, it does look like she has a string of Christmas lights following her around, doesn't it? Alright, we need... There's usually a string of whites around this. Yes, you did told me. I do declare you did indeed told me. Oh, could you die already? Thank you. I'm gonna grab these pages. So now we only have one other section of his manuscript to find. Fun fact, these don't really move around that much. 1 or 2 of them might move a little bit, but for the most part, they're stationary, which makes it much easier to find and fight them. They're also giving us deed items for something called Lore of the Cortland Prince. Alright, that's down. Well, hello, Jacob. Hope you're having a good evening. Hope you had a good day. Alright, sneaky, sneaky. Well, except for apparently the string of Christmas lights following me around. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Alright, another one down. How many oh, we're halfway done already. Well, I'm not complaining about that. This year is almost over. Not really. We're only about halfway through. Still got 6 months for things to either get better or worse. I'm rooting for the better, but I'm not going to hold my breath yet. Ah. Okay, fun fact, we have somebody in Bree right now that's teaching people how to map break. Nothing serious or anything, they're just hopping around on the roofs of Bree. Just being silly. Okay. Alright, now, we still need a ton of those creepy crawly things. We also need to find one more Bingo's pages. And, oh, maybe not stand right where the white's coming to stand in front of me so that he can see me, right? I've been watching Perry Mason and Matlock today. Good shows, both of them. I believe my parents watched Matlock quite a bit when I was growing up. Of course, there's quite a number of shows I remember from when I was a kid. One more white. I'm pretty sure the writers of Ace Attorney watched Perry Mason. It's possible Perry Mason was super popular in the time that it was on. Obviously, if it's still running in syndication now, you know it had to be pretty popular then. on MeTV. And I looked up MeTV. It doesn't look like I have MeTV local to me. I did decide to check out this Tubi, and that's turning out to be rather fun. All right. Yeah, I've found a number of things so far on Tubi that I've enjoyed. What's this? Oh, a rat. Bingo's going, Marigold is still there. Stay back, villain. Talk to Bingo outside the home of Priska, Boppin, and Newberry. Okay, so we can remove that from our quest tracker now and focus on other things. And Tubi is a garbage pile, and I love it. Well, I've actually found some stuff I want to watch. Some really old movies like Oklahoma, Seven Brides for Seven... Was it Seven Brides for Seven Sons? I've also watched... well, I haven't finished watching it yet, but I started watching Short Circuit, which is something I remember from when I was a kid, and it's still a fun movie. And I watched a movie that was one of my grandfather's favorites when he was alive. It's an Italian Western called They Call Me Trinity. Okay. I keep forgetting I can't go into stealth while I still have some bleed effect or something on me. Yeah, I think I saw that. The Yu-Gi-Oh movie was on there. Oh, wow. That did not unstealth me. I'm kind of amazed. You saw it in the theaters as a kid. I mean, I remember seeing Star Wars in the theater as a kid. The original. A New Hope. Yeah, I'm still kind of amazed that that did not break stealth. Ultraman and... Is that Cayman or Common? Is it pronounced like ramen or with a hard K? like ramen so common. You just recommend tokusatsu in general? Like Sentai, that thing Power Rangers is loosely based off of. Shoot, okay. Did not want to aggro all of that. So aggroing them brought me out of stealth. Alright, come on, buddy. Can I fight the thing? Thank you. Your turn. I am not your pincushion. Quit sticking arrows in me. Alright, was this the spot I needed? It wasn't even the spot I needed. Shoot. Another one? I know you aren't the same one. Okay. We got in here. Out of combat regen. I'll use that. Attack damage. Max power. Item wear reduction. Sure, why not? Alright. Definitely not the best place for a burglar. Where things pop out of the ground at you. Okay, so that's done. What we got? Crawler's Rats and the Kraben Master. There was one Ninja Sentai that actually got a good version for Power Rangers. Low bar to clear because it wasn't a well-liked Sentai to begin with for some reason. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go back a little bit. Sentai is on Tubi. There's a trained Sentai and a good pirate one that got butchered for Power Rangers Megaforce. I love the trained one. Okay, then you said the ninja one. Though I suppose toy sales play a part in judging if a Sentai is successful. Toy sales drive a lot of things. I mean, toy sales were pretty much the driving force behind He-Man. I'm sure toy sales played a big factor. Oh, excuse me. Hold on a second. Okay. Sorry, I had to scratch the side of my head. Sure, toy sales played a very big factor in things like Transformers, G.I. Joe, and Voltron, too. That makes sense. Yeah, it's pretty bad when I'm getting roasted by a worm. I even imagine that Robotech was driven to some point by toy sales, or at least tabletop sales, because I believe Robotech is technically, I think it was a tabletop game at one point. You know, I don't even remember now. Tabletop sales, so yeah. I thought it was maybe a tabletop game. Yeah, the guys I knew in high school were more into, like, Warhammer. Oh, excuse me. Did I invite you to this party? I'm pretty sure I didn't. So how about you buzz off? You and your 500,000 flea friends. Okay? Good. Your Thursday will be boring? Why? Is it Bandai? I thought it was Toei that did Kamen Rider and Super Sentai. Your mom's going to a Donny Osmond show. Hey. Cool, I didn't even know he was still doing shows. Dang. I was like a kid in the 70s when him and his sister were doing their show. Alright. Fool! Did you think that my pets would not learn that the ring has come to... Never mind. She's too fast. Okay, are your pets coming? Oh. They're very polite and waited for me. Isn't that nice of them? Well, I mean, if they're going to let me, they're going to wait for me to heal up, I'm going to take advantage of it. I'm not an idiot. You have defeated Andraste. Good. Now, we still need 10 more vermin. Which we should be able to find all over the place here. Hey, it makes sense. That way, if somebody does recognize them, they can say, oh, you mean XYZ, whatever the name of it is. There's 3 ninja ones. And a lot of dino ones, you said? Oh, maybe it's not so helpful. If there's like a bunch of them going at once. But only one funny Sentai. I have to look some of this up. I did look up a couple of things that were suggested to me last time. At least 2 of them I was able to put on my to-be list. Alright, where are we? Let me grab this. Let me run down here real quick. Alright. I have to get up for a quick moment, but I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to tend something real quick. So I seem to have missed quite a bit of the conversation. I see Cops and Robbers Sentai, Ultraman. Somebody discovered Ultraman during lockdown. Vaguely remember Ultraman. Pat Ranger versus Lupin Ranger, or whatever it was called. Lupin Ranger versus Pat Ranger. Huh, I was right, just got it backwards. So we did a parody Sentai before. Aki Barangers? Somebody tell me if I'm anywhere close to saying that right. Okay, so we need critters. Hideo Kojima. A man who's done a great number of video games. All right. So over there is just the whites. Ah. Barrow crawler. Japan still sees Edison in a more positive light and dislikes Einstein. All right. Was this just called Ghost? Common Rider Ghost. Okay. And sadly, like all shows where the main character can change powers at will, some only get used once, and others get overused. I think that's pretty much everything with a superhero theme. I think one of the few superheroes, and this isn't Japanese but Western, that does that it makes sense, would be Batman. Because Batman doesn't actually have superpowers, but he does have a lot of fun gadgets. Hoshi no Kabi. And Kirby would use a sword a lot more than most of his other powers. And also some of the cooler powers are one-offs. Kirby. Is that the same character as from Super Mario? Kirby? Okay. Alright, now we have everything. So. And Kirby is from Kirby, but he's been in Smash Brothers. Okay. So he's his own thing, but he kind of got a crossover with other things. Let's see, how much of this ash do we have now? 15? I sold the last batch I put on the AH. You see, it's up to like 10 gold. Woohoo! Alright. Here you go.
What can I do for you?
And here you go.
Greetings, friend.
Oh, that's right. You have another one. Treasures of Cardlin.
Give me a moment of your time.
Search the northern barrow for an ancient chest. Yes, we will do that, because then we can use the big
How can I be of service?
reputation items as well as the little ones. And I want to use the big ones. As Smash Brothers is Nintendo's punching simulator. I don't think I ever played Smash Brothers. Did play like Super Mario Brothers and nope, that's not what we want to do. Heroic feats are caused by someone interrupting his nap or stealing his cake. Well, doesn't he know the cake is a lie? Okay. Ah, shoot. Oh god, the portal joke. Oh, we're getting sucked into magical portals. Well, I do have to get back to playing Portal at some point. My friend Gus wants me to get through the first one because he wants to try out the co-op mod for one of them, but I have to get through the first one first. It's been fun. A little frustrating sometimes, but fun. All right. So we got that done.
Hello there.
Oh, hello there. All right, I'll take the shield. It's worth more.
Will you give me a moment to...
Yeah, no. You can go collect your own ancient chalices. You leave me out of that. I just wanted the quest so that I can use the reputation items. Thanks. Oh, we managed to get actually a bit done. All right, so Marigold's still here. Oh, hello, Tom.
Hey, come, Derry Dole, can you hear me singing?
Yes, I can hear you singing loud and clear, dear.
Tom Bomb, Jolly Tom,
Tom Bombadil. Yep. And he sings his greetings now. Oh, and I forgot that the next part of this was going into the instance. Alright. Alright, Tom, let's hit it.
The fun begin, let us sing together.
No, nobody wants to hear me sing Tom Bombadil.
An
Trust me.
unholy alliance is forged within the depths of Othrangroth, the Great Barrow, a sinister pact which could spell doom for Eriador.
One of these days I'll actually get that MMO mouse and not have to stretch my fingers out to try to get the one button so I can go into stealth. Come, Skorgrim. Alright. No, I didn't think so. I was hoping maybe I could get one without the other. Alright. Yeah, I can't remember if it's for Portal or Portal 2, but there is a co-op mode for one of them. The sound effects in this are creepy. Oh, they actually didn't see me. I kind of figured they'd see me even in stealth, but they were looking right at me and they didn't see me. Okay, now I can go back into stealth. Portal 2 co-op is post the story of Portal 2. So I have to get through all of Portal and all of Portal 2. And then we can do the co-op together. I know that there's some user-created mod that's free on Steam. Of course, I don't have my Steam open to know if it's for 1 or 2, but I know it came out like either late last year or early this year. All right. That's funny. He kind of saw me. He knew something was there, but I didn't expect the the NPC to be doing a T-pose. That was funny. I have an army of Nidoran F fusions in Pokemon Infinite Fusion, which I'm currently playing while I watch this. I'd be playing Persona 5, but I'm watching the Tube on the same system I'd be playing it. Ah. Dour Hand Trader. Another one T-posing. That's funny. Also, my PS4 fan goes burr, so I'd never be able to hear the game or the stream. Computer go burr. Not good. Or console. I guess PS4 is not a computer. I cannot be defeated. Stay back. Skorgrim promised. He said we wouldn't be defeated. Well, you're defeated. The dead suffer no intruders. Yeah, well. How about I just don't suffer your bad one-liners, okay? Could it be a dust buildup? Or maybe just bad bearings? I guess it depends on how much it's been used, too. Excuse me. My rabbit army is easily defeated by psychic and ground types. Maybe it's time to let the bunny stay at home. Oh, wow. One hit. One hit wonder. Now, this one wasn't a one-hit wonder. Is there another one in here? No, he's on the other side of the door. Page 28 added to the Journal Cardlin. I wonder how much pages I have left. Ah, that's how many pages I have left. I've completed Lore of the Cardlin Prince. Come on, stinking pile of bones, die. Our plans in the south are reaching fruition. The ring moves east to Amladris, no doubt. Fools! I shall suffer your presence no longer. You have hounded my steps for too long. And now the dead shall take you. I have completed White Slayer. Hey. I've barely been in the Barrows and I've already completed White Slayer. Oh my god, you with your stinky breath. All right. While we're waiting for the poison to clear, so don't step through it again. Impressive barrow. It had to be the barrow of a king. Or maybe the Cardlin Prince. Greetings, fool. If thou seek an audience, then thou may approach. Well met. My master sends thee greetings. I grant thee the boon of an audience before I kill thee. Thou seemed desirous of certain knowledge, so I will give it to thee. For the dead speak not. The white cackles. My master seeks a great power for the Dark Lord, but the Dark Lord has more designs than this. The pale dwarf shall go to the north and gather an army in the name of Angmar and the Witch King. The Gaunt One, a great power himself, and to whom I owe this farm, goes to the east. There, in Agamar, he shall awaken a power that lies sleeping in the waters. With her under his command, the skies will turn to blood, and all shall despair. Now thine audience comes to an end. Thy death awaits thee. Yuck. Can y'all stop it with that stinky breath? I don't know how long that air's been in your body, but I know it doesn't smell good. Oh, I missed it, but hello to George Chris. I just saw your message. Thou cannot defeat me. What? It cannot be. Oh, and there comes Tom Bombadil to save the day. Vanish into sunlight. Leave your barrows empty.
Dole, merry dole, ring a dong dillo.
Was it worth the trouble? Did you learn your lesson? Leave the dead to sleep their dreamless sleep, and walk yourself upon the green grass under the sun. Come now, my merry friends, warm fire is awaiting. They don't differentiate whether or not you're doing this solo or with a group. They just assume you're doing it with a group.
Saruman the White has become the jailer of Mordor. It was he who orchestrated my capture and imprisoned me atop Orthanc. Gwaihir the Windlord came to my rescue and saved me from this accursed tower. All would have been lost if Strider hadn't found Frodo and the hobbits.
Okie doke. Come here, Tom. Come here, Tom. Come here, Tom. Tom Bombadil, stay still.
Hey, come, Derry Dole, can you hear me singing?
All right, maximum power. Nope, 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 nope. And what's worth the most? The Harbareth, or the two-handed axe. Oh, it is a two-handed axe, isn't it?
Now let the fun begin, let us sing together.
Again, I told you once, I'm not singing. Nobody wants to hear that. All right, I think, with the exception of some other people that we're not going to go visit right now at Deadman's Bluff, we're done in the Barrows. Let's move our behind out of here. At some point, we should probably come back and explore it after we can't aggro anything. Or very little, at least. Exploring the Barrows with things chasing you, not really my idea of a good time. And while we're at it, where's... Talk to Bingo outside the home of Priska Boffin. So I guess that's where we're headed first. Oh, hello, Bargust. Yeah, you can chase me. I ain't stopping for you. I got places to be. Okay, so we're out of there. Whee! Ouch. Horse go crack. Alright. I'm roared past all these brigands because I don't think we've done the stuff at Odzo's camp yet. Alright. Figured might as well grab it. It was right on the way. Yep, here's Odzo's camp. He's building a inn here. A traveler's rest, if you were. As it were. But he's being harassed by the brigands. You know, I actually kind of wonder, does he ever get that finished? Does he have his little, along the road tavern and inn? I like to think that yes, he does. Okay. Oh, more. Well, I will take more ash branches. I will put them up on the AJ and make more money. Oh, I forgot to mention, for anybody listening, I think I might have managed to mitigate the majority of the crashing problems with London Fallout by following a guide and installing, well, go figure, installing some mods to mitigate the crashes. I did a tiny bit of a test, and it seemed to get past where we crashed in the first live stream for it. So if anybody's interested in seeing me continue Fallout London on Friday, raise your hand, say yay, yes, sure, whatever. Yeah, you can even say whatever. Just want to see if anybody's interested in seeing me continue that. Because it was fun. Up until the crash, I was enjoying it. Fallout London is a big, huge mod for Fallout 4 that a team called Team Folan has been working on for several years. But it needs the downgraded version of Fallout 4, not the new high-res version.
I learned a lesson. Do not let folk read my book until it is done.
Okay. Alright, so Priska's mad because she thinks he dragged Marigold off into the old forest. when actually it was quite the opposite. Marigold took him there. So probably something I can't play on a system that could run it, and also that I have 4 on. It does seem to be a little processor heavy.
Come up with something exciting to top this adventure.
She's so excited to have gone to the Barrow Downs. She is such a silly little hobbit. She says that was amazing.
We boffins have been many things, but heroes? I don't know about that.
It was good to see my cousin Bingo for a short while, but I must ask him to be off as soon as he can. Either he has been a bad influence on Marigold, or she has been a bad influence on him. But either way, there is entirely too much adventurous spirit between them. All right, come on, Bingo. I think we're not wanted anymore.
Down in time, she always does.
He's like, yeah, she'll settle down eventually.
My feet are ready to once again set forth on the road.
Oh, your feet are ready to set forth on the road. Well, while you set your feet off on the road, I'm going to find the nearest stable and travel there that way. Yeah, I'm doing it the lazy way. I'm going to take the stable over to Bree. Bunny hop the horse. Okey-doke. Excuse me, sir.
Good day.
Good day. I'd like to go to West Bree, please. Thank you. Unfortunately, this is a slow travel, so we got a minute. Y'all can stick around and chat, get up, get a drink, go dehydrate, do whatever you need to do. But it'll take about 2-3 minutes to get there. It is a pretty ride, though. There, you can actually see the ride. You know, looking at the game, even after 17 years, you can see where it was a really good looking game when it first came out. Although in some ways it's much like a Monet. It looks really great from a distance, but the closer in you get to the details, the worse it looks. So, the trees look pretty good from a fair distance, but if you get close enough, you can see that it's full of flat graphics that are kind of crisscrossed together to try to give it a sense of 3-dimension. Still, that was probably cutting edge when the game was being made. You know, while we're sitting here riding, I'm going to take a moment and thank everyone. And thank everybody who stopped by the stream, who has sat and chat. I really enjoyed that conversation about, was it Senpai? I'm definitely going to have to go through and make a list of some of the, I don't know if they were manga or anime or both, but make a list of titles to look up later. But yeah, I do want to take a moment to thank everyone. I do really appreciate y'all. I appreciate the people that come in and chat. I appreciate the people that come in and just pop out again. But people that stay and maybe don't say a word. You've arrived at the West Gate, and Bingo has made a new friend. But yeah, thank you. Hello, Bingo.
This Milo fellow seems to be perfectly friendly.
I have never been to Bree before, but I always heard there was something peculiar about the hobbits who lived here. This Milo fellow seems to be perfectly friendly, though. He's invited us to the Prancing Pony for a brief welcome in the main room, and I have gladly accepted. It is good to make new friends.
Bingo should experience the finest tavern in all of the Breeland.
Welcome, welcome. I was just talking to Bingo here, and he was telling me about the journey of his. What an extraordinary fellow. It's only right that he experienced the finest tavern in all of the Breeland, wouldn't you say? You'll find the pony just up the hill, and I think it would be a fine opportunity for some rest and merriment. After all, Bingo's adventures will soon take him into the wild, and there will be few opportunities for such revelry. Speak to old Barleyman inside the pony, and he will ensure we are provided with aught we might need. Okay. Looks like, let me stay out of the way. Oh, this is the person that's been teaching people how to, jump on top of the roofs in Bree. Oh, okay. Actually, a very friendly kinship, too, from what I've heard. In fact, I've mentioned them in my videos a few times when they run their ads. Are both kins in an alliance. We're not enemies. Alright, what do you got this week, Bartleby?
I have many fine items on offer.
I see that. We have a tome of the Tan Sheep. I don't think I want a sheep following me around. Not very stealthy. Sign of the Prancing Pony. Of course, that's housing. Small map of Bingo in the Shire. Large map of Bingo in the Shire. Both housing. Bingo's trusty tankard. It does 2 to 2 common damage. You can actually use that as a weapon. You're not doing much with it, but... see what we got. If it had more than just one stat on it, it would probably be a good thing to get. It's definitely got more armor. But what I'm wearing has multiple stats, so we're gonna keep what we got. Got the Red Company here. Well, they've been around for a while too. Company of the East Road's been around for a long time. The Red Company's been around for a long time. Doran's Folk, which is a dwarven-only kinship, and I believe they do RP. They've been around for a long time. Let's see what other kins are on right now, because now I'm being nosy. Alright, Wood Elves. Been around a while. Udali and Ore. Never heard of them. Union Latina. Never heard of them either. Trupaskaya. Not heard of them. Three Graces. Not heard of them. Abandoned Ones. Not heard of them, but that's a very sad sounding kinship. Western Alliance, vaguely recall them. Don't know how long they've been around. The Watchers, they've actually been around a while. Silver Blades, never heard of them. Red Company, like I said, they've been around a while. The Oaken Acorn Inn. Now that's got to be a role-playing kinship. A hobbit kinship, probably. Or it might be a mixed kinship. The Necromonger Way. Okay, never heard of them. Little clan. That's cute. I'm guessing that might be a hobbit kinship too. The Cold Hall. The Blue Mountains Regiment has been around for ages. They're also a dwarven kin, I believe. Syndicate of the Silent Tower. Southbury Raiders. Silent Pilgrims. Well, there's a lot of kinships on tonight. There's somebody from Wood Elves. Northland's Mercenary, Quiet Wanderers, Rosewold Shire. Nine Worlds. Neberkrakens. Narrators of Fate. Okay. Melatorin. Losengriel. One that I'm not even going to try to pronounce because it's definitely long and tongue-twisty. Keeper of Cimmerals. Illuvatarian Knight. I've seen them around. I don't know how long they've been here. House of Wrath, House of Honor, Hope for Peace. That sounds like it's relatively new. Hispania. I think Hispania's been around a while. Wow. Oh, here's one. Where'd it go? Fenaro Noseo. I'm probably butchering that horribly. I know they've been around for ages, though. There's Company of the East Road, and there's a lot of people on in Company East Road. They seem to be probably one of the more popular kinships. And they just seem rather friendly. So that probably has a lot to do with them being popular. Alright, Barleyman. You have returned and with stories to tell, I imagine. I look forward to hearing them. Welcome to the Prancing Pony, friend. Make yourself comfortable and do not be shy. Mr. Boffin has already found a table in the main room and told me to expect you. Please let me know if there's anything I can get you and enjoy the food and drink and company. Oh, great. There's a couple of people in here role-playing. Well, I'm going to have to be slightly disruptive as I do this quest.
Have some food and have some drink and sing a song or three.
Alright, so he wants me to sample the food, the ale, and sing. Again, I'm not singing. Alright. More food, more drink. A lot of food for barely a half dozen or so hobbits. Oh, that's right. We need to do some singing now. Well, we'll sing to Bingo.
More food, more drink, and more song.
And we get to eat more food and drink more ale and get really, really drunk and sing very loudly and very off-key. All right. I guess we do some more singing. Only for you, Bingo, only for you. You sing. You sing.
Can you be sure that Barliman is paid for our food and drink?
So he wants me to make sure that Barleyman gets paid. You give Barleyman some coins from Bingo's money purse, and he accepts them graciously. Oh, thank you very much. That's more than generous. It's an honor and a pleasure to serve such fine folk as yourself and Mr. Bingo, and Mr. Goodbody is a regular patron, of course. Your party has been most good-natured. Oftentimes I need to get people down from dancing on the tables, kicking crockery everywhere, but you have been fine customers indeed. You were saying, Barleyman.
There you are. Bingo was asking around for you.
He wants me to get up on the table and dance. Really? Bingo, you're an idiot. Bring a few more Bingo's coins to Barleyman Butterbar. Sorry about the mess. What's this, more coins? Huh, thank you, that's really not necessary. Barleyman looks around conspiratorially. Your dancing was not that bad, Harbareth. Huh, I mean no disrespect, of course. And thank you once again for yours and Mr. Boffin's generosity. So basically, we didn't do as much damage as some people have done. Alright, where'd Bingo go after getting me in trouble?
Bingo said he was feeling poorly and went outside to get some air.
Alright, you expect we will find him sleeping in a haystack near the stables. Alright, I will go check. I will go check. And as he said, there's Bingo sleeping on a haystack.
I do not feel very well. This may have been a poor idea.
I enjoyed making some new friends, but I must confess that this is not the most auspicious beginning for our journey. I think it is best we leave the town of Bree and its renowned pony behind us, or this is as far as my adventure will take me. Alright, Bingo. So, the next step of that, of course, takes us out to the Lone Land, which we don't need right now, but we've gotten Bingo that far. So, very good. Now, we need to go talk to Strider without running over the role player. And the door to Strider's room is locked, because of course he's already escaped with the hobbits. That's not a spoiler. Can you really spoil a book that's that old? He left. And he said I should talk to Mr. Gandalf instead. And of course Mr. Gandalf is way up here at the top of the stairs. Right here.
Why do you disturb me?
He's always like that. Why do you disturb me? All right, Karen. You are lost or seek me with intent. By the look in your eye, I gather the latter, though I also scent you sought another. Strider, perhaps. Then we have both come too late. Our mutual friend has left, bearing with him a terrible burden. I am Gandalf the Grey, a friend of Strider's. If he sets you to a task, it could not be much less urgent than his own. Tell me your tale, and I will deliver it to him. So Angmar rises. It is grim news, but I am not surprised. Nevertheless, I cannot turn aside from my own task, for the fate of all Middle-earth hangs upon it. The burden I place upon you, in the name of the free people Middle-earth, hinder the Witch King's plans, if you may. Whether east or north, I bid you good fortune. Farewell.
I need your assistance.
Alright, so we need to go talk to Sheridan in his cabin, which of course leads us to the Lonelands. Wow, we're already... Well, we even did a good portion of the quest. Oh well, we didn't do Adzo's camp. So we could still do that. Oh wait. I know why we didn't do Adzo's camp. Because we haven't done... Where is it? We haven't done the stuff in the Vale of Androth yet. Down on the Greenway. Okay. So that's something else we can do. We don't... Let's see. We have a little bit of time left. But instead of doing any more questing, we're going to head over to the skirmish camp. Because if anything's going to test this character's mettle and tell me whether or not I have the potential of ever liking a burglar, it's going to be a skirmish. And, well, we're going to have to do the intro, which of course requires us to... Where is it? Oh, Virtue Cap reached. Hold on. Which one? This one? Yep. Alright. So that one's maxed out. Which one am I going to do next? Loyalty might be good. Innocence might be good too. I thought there were more of them with agility, but I don't see, but the determination has agility on it. Compassion might be good too. I think we're going to try for loyalty next. Okay. And the other thing we want to do real quick is these tasks. Alright, we've got Blackened Carapace. I know, the fun stuff, right? Okay, we got that. That's one. Blackened Fur. Okay, that's two. Blackened Skin. That's three. Blackened Sword Sheath. That's four. Broken Wooden Mace. That makes number 5. Excuse me, sir.
How can I be of service?
So that's a quick 1,500
What do you need?
reputation with Bree.
What do I do for you? How can I be of service?
Alright. Now that we've done that. And where are we on our reputation anyway? We're about 2/3 of the way to friend with Bree. Okay. And totally forgot there was a piece of mail I wanted to get. That one. Because that starts a quest. Or the quest, the skirmish quest. Talk to a skirmish captain within the skirmish camp. Because we're not doing anything skirmish-wise until we do that. Hello.
What do you need?
I need you to teach me how to do a skirmish, even though I've done a few hundred of them.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Complete thievery and mischief. Absolutely. Let's get started.
While war raged in the south and the rangers of the north were absent, brigands and ruffians took an opportunity to wrest control of Bree.
Alright, I can't fast forward through this, so we're gonna have to listen to him prattle a bit.
The great war is beginning, and the battles to be fought will be great and perilous. You will not survive, no. Fortunately, there are soldiers of the free peoples willing to fight by your side. If you call them, they will aid you. Use the horn here. Learn the skill it possesses. Then call forth a soldier to aid you in retaking Bree. Good. Now use your new skill and call forth a soldier of the free peoples.
Alright, so we have the summoning horn, and I'm going to move that to a somewhat more convenient location.
Very good. Now let me share with you the plan of how you're going to reclaim Bree. Skirmishes against the enemy focus on taking and controlling locations of value and importance around the battlefield. In reclaiming Bree, these locations are the South Gate, the Auction House, and Bill Fanny's home in that order. The gate is well protected, but your soldier will aid you in the battle. If he falls, simply call for another by reusing the skill you learned. If not for my arm, I would be at your side as well. Now go and reclaim Bree.
Okay. The south gate of Bree is just outside Heastraw's camp. To take control of it, all enemies must be killed. Darn it. I failed to burgle anything. Where is that stinking... I believe he's stuck. Oh, you stinker. Screw you, Sauron. Alright, let's try this again. Can you come out here? Quit. Stinker keeps getting stuck. Now, can you help? Alright. There must be another mob. Well, I mean, there's one on that side of the gate. But there should be another one. Uh-oh, I think we bricked it. I think we bricked the skirmish because I died just as I was killing that captain. Now it thinks he's still alive. Really? Really, 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 really? Let me look around. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, for... Alright. So, we have to leave the instance and start over. That rarely ever happens, but... Well... I discovered it tonight. Alright, let's try this again. And it's still bugged. I might have to just leave it and wait for a little while for it to reset. The other option would be to like restart the game, and I don't really feel like doing that right now. Alright. Well, we were gonna do the skirmish tutorial, but I managed to fudge that up. Well then. Yep, I'll come back to you, Harry Twiggins. Your name is Harry Twiggins. I will come back to you at some point. But for now... let's go find some other trouble. Or at least go to Adzo's camp. I think I should eventually clean out my bags. Oh, I forgot I could have taken this table. Well, I'm already on my way. I am kind of disappointed. I was sort of looking forward to doing the skirmish. But since I gotta wait for it to reset now, not much we can do about it. Let me go around them. Oh, somebody's being a troll. Yeah, we ignore trolls, so I will just forget I ever saw that. Somebody says they need to stop making changes and just give us the 4th craft and elf houses and leave it at that. I mean, I'm fine with 3. This is not Guild Wars 2 where you get to learn all the crafting professions. Force craft coming tomorrow if you have 995 LOTRO points to spare.
Might I speak with you a moment?
Bring the satchel to Bill Fernie, or ring the bell to summon Fernie or his assistant. So, he's having trouble with Bill Fernie. And who are you? After all, took. I have learned. Okay, a small planet. So he wants us to help protect Old Maggot's farm. I'll get back to you in a second. That's the burglar. That's the very first burglar quest. So that's a burglar trainer. Ring-a-ding-a-ding. Oh, we were supposed to actually go out somewhere else first. Well, that's okay.
What do you need?
And he's basically shaking down Adzo for money. And every time he comes back, he shakes him down for a bigger amount. And he's basically bleeding Adzo's pocketbook dry. Excuse me.
Hello.
Hello. We've leveled up.
Might I speak with you a moment?
Defeat brigands. Of course. And what do you want?
Would you do something for me?
Collect coin purses and workers' tools. Can do that. Because it's in pretty much the same place as we're going to be killing brigands. And you want...
I do not ask much of you.
Boar heads. So you want to make hogshead cheese, basically. Alright, you. I guess we're down to try this. Let's go. I have no idea what I'm doing here.
The hobbit burglar Atherol Duck has learned that some of the big folk who have been causing trouble in the South Farthing of the Shire are planning to sneak onto Farmer Maggot's land and steal his mushrooms. Atherol has no intention of allowing hobbit mushrooms to be stolen by men.
Just a moment.
Alright, defeat mushroom thieves, collect mushrooms. Oh wait,
Just a moment.
You're a burglar, you shouldn't have any trouble sneaking up on them. Okay, so we need to be doing some sneaky sneak. Okay. All right. That's 3. Okay, I guess we're not going to burgle anything from these guys. At least not in an instance. I've tried 3 times and failed. All right, that's 6. Seven. And 8. Collect some of Maggot's mushrooms. Why do I get the feeling we really should be sneaking for this part too? Talk to Atherol Took. And where is Atherol? Do we have to go back to where he was? Looks like it. Cute house. Now you know, because it's a hobbit house, there's probably a lot more to it than we're seeing just from here. Yep, he's right there where we left him.
Is there something I can do for you?
You've done well, Harbareth. I see that you're at home within shadows and moonlight, just as a burglar should be. Do you hear that? Are those dogs barking? Hey, what's that sound? Huh, it looks like his mushroom stealing days are over. Call off your dogs. I'll never steal another mushroom again. Are you ready to journey back to Adzo's camp? The mushrooms are safe. So we missed a brigand, but old Farmer Maggot didn't. Or I should say his dogs didn't. That was funny. That was funny. I like that one.
Just a moment.
All right. You did a good thing, and Farmer Maggot's delicious mushrooms have been spared from falling into the hands of the Black Wolves who don't deserve them. We, however, do deserve them. Okay. And we get the title Harbareth, Thief in the Night. All right. Sorry about that. Any rate, it is Tuesday night, and on Tuesday nights, the Dungeon Delver does I believe tonight is 1st edition D&D, and they've been doing this role-playing for a while now. So if you enjoy old school D&D, or tabletop gaming in general, and you want to watch some people do it on a live stream, well, head over to the Dungeon Delver and check it out. Once again, I want to thank everybody who has stopped by. I want to thank all the people on YouTube who stopped by tonight. Drive-By Victim, Jacob Gulf City Navo, Anka, I think I saw Kaladin at some point. George Chris. And, well, anybody who just popped in and looked and left or just hung out and didn't say anything, I want to thank y'all too. And everybody on the Rumble side, I also want to thank you. Even if you don't say anything, I still appreciate you. I appreciate you all spending your time with me. And with that, I will not waste any more of yours. So, once again, thank you. Hit like, hit subscribe, and do all the clicky things the website wants you to do if you want to catch the next live stream. Good night, take care, and until next time, bye for now.